Good morning, Lakers. Our school improv club held their first performance the Friday before break. I got a chance to film the performance and speak with a couple of the members. I also got a chance to speak with Mr. Yoakum, the improv advisor.
Improv club is a club kind of teach the art of doing improv and performing. That, with my kind of experience with improv, I wanted to put together when I got here. So really probably close to 8-9 years we've been doing it here.
When is it?
Right now it's through 21st Century, and it is on Wednesdays after school from 3 till 4:15, 4:30.
How can you join?
Just come in and talk to me.
What are some skills that you can learn from it?
Probably the biggest one, public speaking, but just being able to be in front of an audience, and you're doing something pretty brave because you're acting out a scene, trying to think quickly on the spot. My experience on stage predominantly was just in my time in Chicago, which was a long time ago, early 2000s, and I studied at Second City Conservatory for a year, and then also performed there for a year. Learned a lot and really loved the art of improv, so something I just want to kind of continue to share, especially during my time as a teacher.
What led you to start Improv Club?
My love of that art and the fact that I learned a lot of it, so I'm kind of just want to pass that down, and I know there's a lot of talented kids here, as I've seen through the years and with my current group. It benefits them to have that opportunity.
Now let's talk to the members about their experience in Improv Club.
What is my favorite thing about improv? Just the fact that you get to understand everybody's comedy by doing different scenes with people.
I really enjoy being able to get together with friends and kind of act out these goofy little scenes.
My favorite thing about improv is that it's a wide variety of many different things. It gives you a chance to come out of your shell.
My favorite thing about improv is probably the camaraderie.
Being able to express yourself through a scene and improvising at the moment.
It's a lot of fun. We just hang out after school, go mess around with some friends.
In improv, you learn kind of how to think on your feet and kind of how to be witty and quick.
We learn how to interact in different ways to different scenarios.
A lot of times, we'll go through and we'll watch different videos from people that's been doing improv for a while.
That not all of the improv performances need to be funny.
We learn a lot of don't hold back on your answers. If you think about it, you probably won't get it. Right when it comes to mind, you gotta say it.
What is improv practice like? We have a schedule. We start off by just doing scenes, and then we practice whatever we're doing in the show, and then we just play some improv games.
It's very chaotic. It gets pretty wild, but it's all in honest fun. You get quite a few laughs in there.
It's interesting because we'll be sitting down, get ready to do something, and they'll just go into a scene while we're all eating snacks, and half of us don't realize what they're doing at first.
It's a lot like the show, except it's only us.
My favorite kind of scenarios is when you're not human and you have to pretend to be something else. It just makes the scenes a lot funnier, like if you were a car.
My favorite kinds are usually the ones where I get to yell loudly.
Occasionally they'll give us drill sergeant or basic, and I always think that's fun because I get to yell at the other improv members.
Probably the ones that are just so wild, or just really anything crime related.
The performance was fun. I think we definitely could have structured it better.
I didn't expect the kind of response that we got. I didn't expect people to actually clap.
I think the performance went really well. I would love to have another one so we can make sure everybody gets plenty of scene time.
There was some hiccups here and there, but you know what? That's okay because I don't think the crowd noticed or anything.
Well, Lakers, I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about our school improv club. If you ever want to join, please be sure to contact Mr. Yoakum. Have a good day, Lake.
Even though Secretary Appreciation Day isn't until April 27th, we wanted to take the time and appreciate ours now. I got a chance to speak with our lovely secretaries to see what their job entails.
I've been with Indian Lake Schools for 25 years. I've been here at the high school since 2003. Before I came here, I was over at the middle school and I was in the media center. And before that, I was at the elementary and I was an educational assistant. My day usually consists of really keeping Mr. Tuttle in line. Most of the time it's just assisting the counselors where I can and doing things like report cards and transcripts and things like that. I really can't think of anything that is my least favorite thing because I love everything that I do. I love all the people that I work with because it's like family. And you're going to ask me probably next my most favorable thing that I enjoy. And I would say probably just the interaction with students keeps me young. The interaction with the counselors, we have a great team here with Mr. Tuttle and Ms. Wygant, and so it's my privilege to work alongside them.
I have been at Indian Lake Schools for 16 years. My first 7 years was in study hall, and I've been in this position for about 7 years. I was a secretary at an insurance agency, actually 2 insurance agencies, and for 9 years. Usually it's pretty busy, but I like that. Phones, there's students, there's parents, there's teachers. You never know what's going to happen here in the office. Least favorite, I do not like to talk on the loudspeaker. My most favorite thing is just getting to interact with the students and building relationships and just being there if they need them.
36 and a half years. It consists of a lot of paperwork, doing purchase orders, invoices, answering the phone. I really don't have anything that I don't like to do. I like everything I do. I guess I like being able to communicate with the staff and students and community people that come in every day.
I have been here almost 17 years. I was somewhat of a secretary for my husband and his business, but not an actual paid secretary until I came here. It's different every day, but then it's a lot the same every day. The phone is a big part of the day. I answer most of the phone calls that come in to the building. My big jobs are getting everything ready for the beginning of the school year and then wrapping things up at the end of the school year. Just seeing the kids and seeing how they grow through the 4 years of being here and then moving on and having the next group come through. It's fun to see the change in the students.
Mrs. Beal does just about everything for me. If I didn't have Mrs. Beal, this school we'd probably just cancel every day if we didn't have Mrs. Beal. She keeps me up to date on everything that I need. She proofreads everything that I try to send out. She helps me with so many things that I can't even start to list the number of things that she does for me. You could say she's my right-hand man, but she really runs this school. I'm just the pretty face. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without Mrs. Beal.
So the reasons I appreciate Mrs. Keekins, our guidance secretary, there are several. One, when I was a young teacher, a wise person told me that the people who run the school are the secretaries and the custodians. So that's definitely holds true in our office. She's very efficient, and that's one thing we're very appreciative of. Anytime we need something done, she's more than happy to work on it and help us out and get it done, and does it very quickly.
I love all of our secretaries a lot here at Indian Lake, but the one I work with the most is Miss Keekins. She's really like my mom here in the Indian Lake area because my family isn't close. So she's just the best when it comes to work stuff, but also just helping to keep me and Mr. Tuttle in line. She's always very knowledgeable on things. I feel like any question about anything I ask you, she always knows. So I'm very thankful to have her.
I spent a lot of time in the office throughout the years helping Mrs. Seeley, and I've really realized how much she does for the school. I think everybody should appreciate it more.
I've worked in the office for 2 years, and Mrs. Keekins does a lot of stuff that the kids don't know, and she's always in a good mood, and I think everybody should appreciate her more.
We are here at BW3's to have some hot wings tonight. And not just any hot wings, but the hottest hot wings. So far, Laker Nation, you've seen 2 videos about eating wings, and both of them have been weak and pathetic. The first one, he couldn't even get away from Indian Lake to eat wings. The second one, he was crying over cotton candy flavored wings. Mr. Livingston, myself, we're gonna eat the hot wings, as many as we can, and show you how real men eat wings.
We were going to do the Blazing Challenge, but it's not that great now. It used to be you got a free meal out of it, but now you have to eat 10 wings in 5 minutes just to get 1,000 points for the Blazing Rewards, which is about 66% off your next order. And also 10 wings in 5 minutes just doesn't sound pleasant. And when you eat like actual hot wings, not like the ones that Nate Huffman had, you don't want that kind of hot sauce on your fingers. So I don't want bone-in wings.
So we're heading in. Enjoy. All right, we just ordered our Carolina Reaper Blazing Wings, and now we wait.
All right, we got our blazing wings, and Nate Huffman, we got some extra sauce just for you.
So you can see blazing Carolina Reaper sauce in the cup, blazing Carolina Reaper sauce on the wing. Let's just go ahead and dip it for a little extra. I can feel the sweat starting to come in. It's good. Good for clearing the sinuses.
This is pretty hot.
Still on my first half cup of water, so really not that impressed with the heat. Just in case you were wondering, we have more. We're still dipping.
Yeah, it's just really hot. In a good way.
Got some chicken stuck between my teeth. Well, first hot wing challenge accomplished. Spicy, yes. Impressed, no.
And now.